All right, I want you to stop scrolling if you're planning to move to West Denver, because here's the mistake that too many people make. They find the perfect home, but it just happens to be in the wrong spot. Suddenly they're 45 minutes from everything that they moved here for, like the trails, the lakes, the mountain views. And if you want nature in your daily life, not just your weekends, you need to see this, because I'm showing you 4 outdoor escapes that are near Denver that feel like a getaway, a true getaway, but they're not going to break the bank, and they're probably not going to break your schedule, because these are real places that locals actually use. They're easy to access, they're kid-friendly and budget-friendly. And I'm going to show you the 2 cities in West Denver that unlock them all. This way, you don't end up sacrificing schools, commute, or your lifestyle just so that you can get outside. Because when people move here, they think they have to pick one. Do I pick nature versus schools, affordability or access, a yard or the outdoors? But what if I told you you didn't have to choose? You just needed better information. Now, I helped a family relocate here for a government job. They had 2 children. They were big outdoorsy fans, full of energy, and they thought that they had to give up weekend hikes and morning trail runs just so that they could be in a good school district. Well, you know what? They didn't, because we found them a home in West Denver where nature is the lifestyle. And they're out there every week, every day. Now let's look at 4 outdoor escapes that are near Denver that locals absolutely love. All right, first up is Chatfield State Park, and that's just outside of Littleton. This place is a favorite with paved bike trails. They've got unpaved hiking trails, a swim beach, there's paddleboarding, kayaking, and yes, even horseback riding. And better yet, it's just a few dollars to get in, and it's open all year long. And if you live in Littleton, you're just about 10 to 15 minutes from it, so there's no stress, no planning. That's why I always say Littleton is where practical meets peaceful. All right, next up is Golden, because this offers 2 kinds of nature in one town. So for everyday ease, you've got Clear Creek Trail, and that's paved, mellow, and it's perfect for strollers, scooters, and low-key river walks. But for something with a little more heart rate, Golden has Lookout Mountain and also the Mount Galbraith Loop. Now these are forested trails. You've got real elevation and views that are going to make you stop and say, whoa, that's amazing. Now living in Golden means you get creek strolls and ridgeline hikes, all without leaving town. Not bad, huh? And just beyond Golden is Apex Park, one of my favorites because it's one of the most scenic foothill escapes this close to the city. And I want you to try the Enchanted Forest Loop, which is 3.7 miles, moderate challenge, 800 feet of gain, and full Colorado vibes. Oh, and heads up, some trails have alternate use, hikers on odd days, bikers on even, so be sure to check the signs when you go, or maybe even look up online before heading out. If you're in Golden, this is your quick access to the real deal, nature, and you don't need a mountain drive to get there. All right, we can't forget Red Rocks, because you've seen the pictures, you've heard about the concerts, but did you know you can actually hike there? Red Rocks Amphitheater isn't just a music venue, because the Trading Post Trail, which starts right there at the Trading Post, is a 1.4-mile loop. It goes through giant rock walls, desert blooms, and wide open meadows. And if you're there in the morning, you will surely see some deer wandering. And it's totally free, super walkable, and just a quick drive from Golden. What a great way to start your day at Red Rocks, and even enjoy the sunrise if you like. Now you don't have to choose between nature and normal life, because Littleton and Golden are proof that you can live near the lakes, the trails, the forests, and the Red Rock Canyons, and you can still make it home in time for dinner and bedtime after a long day of work. Now, if you're seriously considering a move to West Denver, I put together a free location guide to Golden and Littleton. It's going to break down the neighborhoods, schools, commute tips, nature, access, and what to watch out for. This way you can move confidently and make the most of living here. Now the link's below. Be sure to download it and keep it handy while you're planning. So here's the move. That stretch between Golden and Littleton is going to give you access to all 4 of these outdoor escapes. You don't need a mountain cabin. You don't need to plan a weekend getaway. You just need a house that's in the right zone. And then suddenly, nature is going to be part of your daily routine. This is what my clients absolutely love about living here. They don't just visit the outdoors, they live in it. And if you want to see what it's really like to live on Denver's West Side, I want you to go watch my next video. It's called The Adventure of Living on Denver's West Side. I cover Morrison, Golden, Arvada, Littleton, and Lakewood. And I highlight the best hikes, lakes, rafting, and fishing spots, and local shops and trails. So whether you're moving here or just dreaming big, that video is going to show you what the Colorado lifestyle actually feels like. Until then, remember, life is short, live somewhere awesome, and be well. We'll see you next time.